everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. And here come the Texans for their opening drive. They're brought out by the 7th-year pro out of Washington State. You and I have known this guy for a long time, Brock. It's Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for second and long. Back to throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Brought in right side. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. And run here with Allen. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I gotta be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
And the receiver's gonna take this one on the jet sweep. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
championship, all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Escapes the defender. He stopped on the run back of the 27. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
A motion to tight end left. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing off the play fake. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Pass play coming here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They give to Allen on the draw. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
A give to Allen out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle. Here goes Allen. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd 10.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. It's Allen again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Allen has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Blankenship good on the point after. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7.
Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. This gets forward to around the 29. Darius Slay with the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a toss headed right. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Or equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. And they'll throw, 3rd and long. This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to throw this from the gun. Diving right side, got it! 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. He lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Man in motion here. handoff for Williams, running left. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Johnson up the middle. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
You know, I'm not sure the defense expected that give to the fullback. By the time they shook off the surprise, he was through the line and headed to the second level.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to pass on second and short. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. He'll try to do it himself. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
This time he's looking to throw. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. I'll throw it. And they take this in for the score. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Extra point by Cooper is up and good. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Right back to Allen. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Shotgun now on third down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Steelers set to punt it. Back deep is Williams. Snap comes in slow, and they block it. He's off to the races. And they will score. Trouble with the snap, and they're not just able to block it in time, but take it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting these situations and getting the snap out clean really isn't all that matters. That snap has got to be in a hurry. You got to have some urgency to it, especially because if there's a block punt, well, you run this danger right here. That defender can pick it up and take it to the house.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over just shy of 40.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there is critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Get this one underneath to Allen. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set to go now from the 35. Now a toss. It's Allen. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen trying this straight ahead. He dodged the tackle, and they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Dropping back to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. This is Allen on the give. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it. Throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it.
Stevens pass. Complete to number 4. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Blankenship. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
4th down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. One last play before the break. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. It's a screen play for Allen. Escapes a defender. Dodges another stop. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They go play action on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Allen. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
For the point after, here's Blankenship.
For the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie us up 28-all.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk that way. Don't cut and mention. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch of my haters.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing now off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Dump off pass to Williams. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 41.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Straight ahead with Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Finds Diablo there on the tackle.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back now, pressure coming. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Looking in the air here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
They'll throw third and long. It's to Williams over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Koo able to put it through. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They give to Allen on the draw. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Up the middle, here goes Allen. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Third and a lone yard coming up. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing off the play fake. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Texans are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking to throw again on second down. And this one doesn't go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third. To the air on third and long. Pass is brought in by Coleman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They go with Williams on the counter. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Complete to Christian Kirk. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Steelers in the dime for this third down. They'll air it out on third. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Tackle made at the
8 yards to pick up there as we've reached the end of our third quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Allen, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. And that falls incomplete.
Stevens.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.